Greetings, fellow pals and gals of the YouTube world. It's your boy, the Wolf Gamer 25, and I would like to be the first to welcome you back to another riveting section of Figure Friday, as we are today on episode 29. That's right, folks, one episode away from the big 3-0. So, on that voluntary note, I invite you to sit back, relax, please kick your feet up, take a breath of relief. Just relax and fall out, because it's just me, you, and the figures that we have today. And also, if you haven't eaten, then please do your boy a favor. Go grab something to eat. Go grab something to snack on. And go also grab yourself something to drink. As you can see, I got me something to drink also. I thought I would try some water because it's come to my attention that I haven't been drinking enough of this stuff. And I've had bad experiences in the past when I don't drink enough water, so it's time that I came clean with it, and I had to pick up the bottle. But please, go ahead. I'll give you a few seconds, give you a few minutes, please. Go ahead, get yourself something to eat, something to drink. I do hope that you're doing well, by the way. I hope that you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are just staying awesome, because you guys are indeed awesome. And I want to thank you once again. Okay, so for those of you guys who are here already, or for those of you guys coming in anyways, I do hope that, once again, please relax. It's just me, you, and everybody else here. And I would like to say, once again, thank you to all of those who are supporting me, who are pushing me, because it is by you guys that I am keeping the streams alive, that I keep pushing, that I will not stop. I will keep going until either my laptop craps out, or the camera says no anymore, or until the microphone basically blows up, or until there's not another breath left in me, because I will keep giving you out there more content as much as I can, as fast as I can, and I hope you enjoy. But for today, it will be a sort of a continuation, if you will, as we head back into the world of Marvel. And I know my last one was a lot more than I bargained for, because for some reason my music kept messing up. But it was also my fault, because I should have picked at least, I don't know, a good 60 hours of the song, because I know there was such a thing. But as I said, we are going to be continuing back into the world of Marvel. And also, guys, before I forget, we're going to be featuring 2 new figures that I did procure today. And make sure that you guys tune in to episode 30 when it does happen, because I'm going to let you guys know tonight that when that episode hits, I'm going to be doing my first ever giveaway. That's right, folks. You heard me right. A giveaway on this channel. And I'm gonna get you guys as much details as possible on the next episode. So please make sure that you tune into it. And I do hope that you sit back and enjoy what I have to offer, because today we're looking at 2 familiar faces, if you will. One of them a villain, one of them a hero. Now, the only reason that I say she's a villain, she used to be one of the good guys, but unfortunately she went over to the dark side, and she's now a villain. But she's still one of my favorite Marvel characters, and due to the simple fact that her abilities also rival one of the more stronger X-Men in the world, we're still going to include her. We can't shut her out, because her abilities and her looks are beautiful. But we're going to save her for last. We'll save her for last. And instead, we'll introduce a familiar face, if you will. This particular individual, he was one of the key members of the Avengers, a very close friend, if you will, of one of the more famous, well-known Avengers, of course, known as Iron Man, Tony Stark, if you will. The late Tony Stark. Sorry. But he was I'm going to say that he wasn't necessarily, he was kind of given the suit, but in a way, I kind of feel like he kind of stole it, because it was a rough night whenever Mr. Stark was having one of his patented I'm the richest man in the world parties, and this particular individual, who was invited over, but he kind of snooped a little bit too close, and he got into one of his suits, which of course it paid to his advantage, because in the end, he got to keep the suit, he got to upgrade it to its full potential, and it's become one of the most destructive and well-known suits that was ever created. But fun fact about this one in particular, it wasn't created by Tony Stark in the beginning. However, in an alternate universe, it was. But for tonight's purposes, we're going to be looking at the um, the suit that was created by Tony Stark, because I don't want to stray too much off of the main point, off of where this particular individual comes from, because most we're going to be looking at the um, the suit that was created by Tony Stark, because I don't want to stray too much off of the main point, off of where this particular individual comes from, because most people will know who he is and what his capabilities are, and of course where he came from, his military background, which of course I'm pretty sure you can probably guess where I'm going with this. And most people know him as Colonel James Rhodes, aka Rhodey, but also people know him by another name, the Iron Patriot. That's right, folks. Now, the first time I saw this suit of armor, I didn't really know what to expect. I don't know why it was painted, but then, of course, I read up on it some more before I got here. As it turns out, it's actually the same suit. It is the War Machine suit, the Iron Man Mark II armor, if you will. It's the same suit, same concept. However, it's been heavily upgraded by the uh, the AIM company, if you will. I can't remember if that's what it was. I didn't get a chance to delve into it as much as I wanted to, as much as I possibly could. But I do know for a fact that he does have weapons galore on this one. Miniguns, rockets, lasers, twin piercing lasers, of course, targeting system, you name it. And this suit has it. So, and why don't we just skip all the jibber jab and just get right into the good stuff, right into the nitty gritty, the gritty stuff. Now, as I said once before, the suit itself is it's one man, just like all the other Iron Man suits, and it's of course been taken over by Colonel James Rhodes, aka Rhodes. And now that brings it back to the point where it was going back to the party they're talking about where Tony Stark was having, and unfortunately. They had a disagreement, and when it came down to it, there were two suits that were involved, which of course the original Iron Man suit, which of course Tony was wearing, and of course this suit, however, before it got its upgrade, was the all silver armor, which of course was debuted in the first Iron Man movie before it was painted and of course upgraded. But there were also two suits in that one, which of course also had the same concept, had the same look, but this one was the one that wasn't painted. So before Rhodey got his hands on it, he took it back to his base. He took it back to where he had received a lot of missions, if you will, because he does have a military background. If I remember right, he was in the Air Force, if I believe. I don't believe he was like a director or whatever, if you will, but I do know that he did come into contact with one of the members of the AIM company, and unfortunately, they did give him a different look, but they also upgraded him heavily with all these weapons. Of course, which we're going to get into it now. We're going to take a look at the Iron Man suit. Well, pardon me, the Iron Patriot suit. Sorry. And we're going to look at his accessories. We're going to look at the color scheme, all of that. I apologize for the noise. Come on, Rhodey. Get out of there. Come on, Rhodey. Get up out of there. Perfect. And of course, this is part of the line of figures that is like one of those master building figures. Like if you collect, I believe 4 or 5 in particular, you get parts to a different character in the Marvel series, which of course this one is following the 4 from the Avengers Endgame movie. Let me just go ahead and also get his accessories. Beautiful. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see that one coming. Okay. Oh no, come back here. Get back here. There we go. So before I snap on the accessories, let's go ahead and give you guys a look at him. There he is. Iron Patriot. Come on, focus for me, camera. Come on, focus for me. Maybe if I just hold him right there. No? Okay. But as you can see, guys, the armor, it does look a lot more bulkier, if you will, but that's only because of the upgrade, of course, which was given to him. And includes, as I said, he's got miniguns, he's got rockets galore, he's got twin piercing lasers, targeting system, of course. What else we got? Yes, 50 cal machine guns, armor piercing rounds. I do believe he does have flights, which of course is standard on every Iron Man suit. He does, of course, have. Let's see here. Yes. Let me see here. Let me see if I can't. Here's all look at him. Okay. As you can see, of course, there's where his rockets are coming out, and these, however, they do look like blasters, I'm gonna say, but I can't really find the spot to stick these. Wait. Just when all hope seemed lost, I find the spot that I'm looking for. Beautiful. And I do believe he has flamethrowers also, and of course, little anti-rockets here, little anti-riot rockets. This is basically a walking armory, if you will. So, I mean, if you ever were thinking about any other Iron Man suit that was basically standard for defensive purposes of any kind, you would definitely want to have this one in your arsenal, mainly because not only of his military background, but also because him being so close to Tony Stark, they would also fly all kinds of missions together. They would see any type of the world. Even though there was that battle in the Civil War, that was, of course, when Rhodey had unfortunately lost his legs due to a paralyzing fall from the sky, which, of course, it was a misfire from the Vision, scraped the chest plate, which, of course, powers the suit, and, of course, that sent him plummeting dead stick from the air from, I don't know, well over 3, 4, maybe 5,000 feet in the air, of course, which the armor did cushion his fall a little bit. Unfortunately, it paralyzed him from the waist down. But he's still making strides in the Marvel Cinematic world. And shout out to Don Cheadle, of course, for keeping the War Machine Iron Patriot character alive. And I do appreciate the fact that his armor signifies, of course, the big star on his chest, the red and blue. And of course, the more powerful of one of the Iron Man suits because of the firepower that it has, of course, But of course, you can take on an entire platoon with that. So before we moving on to the next character, I figure I'll give y'all one last look at the Iron Patriot before he goes onto the shelf of legends. Of course, I call it the shelf of legends because every figure I have up there is legendary. No, don't hold your fire. Hold your fire. Don't. They're here to watch. Relax, Rhodey. Now, for the last. Now, this particular lady, if you will, if her looks could kill you, then I think basically you'd be dead before you looked at her. Not only because of her looks, but because, as I said, she is one that rivals one of the most powerful X-Men in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And of course, that being Charles Xavier. The only reason I say that she can rival his powers is because she is a mistress of mind manipulation. And not only can she basically, she can, how do I put this? She can she can make you see your innermost desire, and she can just be standing right there next to you. You wouldn't even know it because you would think that it would be real. But she is as I said, she's a mistress of the mind control. She also has an ability to where her skin basically becomes harder than diamonds, and in that instance, that actually brought a really interesting fact into this sort of stream, because I thought that the only mutant in the world who could shield his mind from the Great Charles Xavier was Magneto, because due to his helmet. But when it comes down to this chick, basically everyone knows her as the White Queen of the Hellfire Club, but a lot of other people know her as Emma Frost. That's right, folks. Miss Emma Frost has decided to come to the team of the Wolfganger. Now, her abilities do include that of mind manipulation. She has diamond hard skin, of course. She can manipulate any part of her body. And the first time that I remember seeing her was actually twice. I saw her in X-Men First Class and X-Men Origins Wolverine. Of course, in X-Men Origins Wolverine, she was a younger Emma Frost. She was kept in a laboratory, basically being used to take away her mutant abilities in order to create, well, him, Deadpool, if you will. But of course, that was before Deadpool could basically open his mouth and talk up a storm. Otherwise, that makes you want to blow your brains out. But hey, we're not on that. We're not on that today. We're not on Deadpool today. We're here for Miss Frost. So, and I know that, as I said once before, she is a telepath. I don't think that when it comes down to it, she can move things with her mind, if you will. But like, if she is able to get into her diamond form, that is when she's most dangerous, because she uses it to basically, she can penetrate, she can kill, she can basically cut through anything using only her fingers. She can cut a perfect circle in glass. She can cut straight up ice cold ice, if you will, or an iceberg. She can cut right through it if given the proper time frame, of course. But also, she's also known for her attire and, again, her beauty, if you will, her looks. But I'm rambling. Why don't we just get down to the nitty gritty? Fun fact, also, she's also a teacher, because before the events of no, wait, this was after, I believe. Yeah, after. This was after the events of X-Men First Class. She had actually came to Charles Xavier's Institute for Gifted Youngsters, which, of course, she wasn't a youngster. She became well known for her smarts in the mutant abilities in the mutant field, and I know that due to the fact that her change of heart mainly. Like, it sent everybody suspects. It gave everybody a suspect. It counted her as a suspect. But despite that, she became a well-known member of the X-Men, and she helped them greatly. But why don't we just get down to the good stuff, huh? Come on out of there, Emma. She does come with one interchangeable head that gives her short hair. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, easy. And I don't know, to me, I don't know if it's just me, but she kind of gives off like Black Canary vibes. Of course, Canary has a scream, if you will, but she doesn't. She just has the mind power. But there she is. Miss Emma Frost, a.k.a. Emma Frost. Put your hand down. Unless you want to wave to the people. Hey, wave to the people. Hey, that's fine. Come on, camera. Focus for me. Well, my camera's not cooperating with me. But as I said once before, before the events of... before the events that took place, before she became a teacher, I know that in the X-Men First Class, she was a bad guy. She was teaming with a guy named Sebastian Shaw, which, of course, came into... basically, his plans were to destroy the world, rebuild it in his own image, of course, where mutants were thriving and atop the world of power. And, of course, thanks to the X-Men, which, of course, Charles and Magneto, when they were working together, they stopped him. And, hey, They made for a good movie. I liked it. I love the X-Men First Class movie. I think it was great, honestly. But we're spiraling out of control. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me go ahead. Let me see. Oh, wait right there. Let me get that. One of her hands came flying out, almost hit me in the eye. Hey, maybe she can move things with her mind. Whoop. She does come with 2 interchangeable hands and another head, which I'll show you guys right here. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Honestly, I think she does look better with the the long, curly, wavy hair. But that's just me. Heck, I'm no expert. Come on, Emma, sit still for me. For some reason, I think maybe she's doing this on purpose, y'all. But anyways, that does it for the figures so far, guys. I do apologize if it seems shorter than last time, but hey, as I said once before, a now very big announcement. Now, following this episode next week, when episode 30 comes up, there will be more details on the first ever giveaway for this channel that is going to happen. More details will follow. I invite you guys to please stay tuned. For those of you guys who would like to participate, I'm going to give as much detail as possible in the comments section or the description. But please don't freak out. Remain calm. That's not till next week. So I invite you guys to please hit the follow button, as it's going to appear right here, actually. And if you like, feel free to drop a like on this one or smash the like button as many times as you want. And I hope that you enjoy the stream. And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, and stay zen. Peace.